and somebody already educates him. See, it will be very difficult for parties like the only person that came from YPP, Anambra, Senator Ifeanyi Ubah, as they come to the APC, because they won't get anything. Now they need to understand, there was a time election was going, and look at, in the East, everybody were trying to get another leader. Like, oh, it has to be Labour Party, and they were voting for people that has never been in their house. They are in a way shooting themselves in the leg, because when they get to the Senate or to the rep, is the highest majority, the majority people that will be Senate president. The minority people will be the deputy Senate president. So when you are now bringing new people, and to be Senate president or to be majority or minority leader, you have to have spent some numbers of years as a senator, serving senator, you know. But they did not know that the new people they are bringing in, they will probably not get anything. So by the time they started sharing this post, people will come out to say, oh, they are sidelining us, oh, they are looking at us like they are marginalizing us, and this. But this is what the law says. When you have the majority, then you know how to select yourself. When you have the, so imagine out of 41 minority people now, about 30 people signed for this current or new minority leader, and somebody stood up to face a opposition party because it's the Senate president to say, oh, you are imposing leader on us. And I was wondering, as Akpabio decamped,
wrong message.
So people who don't understand all this we have discussed on this table.
Let's not forget that Labour Party has just 6 senators in that house.
In the house.
There are just 6 of them. But they believe, according to what I read, they believe that that position was first conceded to them, but before they took it from them,
minority,
to give it to their caucus.
Minority leader.
I'm telling you, that's what I have it here.
That should be whips.
I have it here.
Either deputy.
Let me explain that.
I have it here.
Before they had issues with the man, you know, it was a Labour Party that left. It was a Labour Party. They assumed in the mind that because it was a Labour Party seat that was sacked, they need to be replaced with Labour Party. Politics doesn't do that. You have to come to concession. But every party must come together to say, oh, I support this person, and I support. That's why 30 of them signed for Borough. They signed because they believe. Okay, this is
41 minority senators signed.
The person that was sacked. Do you know the party the person was before they come to Labour Party in PDP? So you have some friends that will actually stand by you. And then, because I believe politics is negotiation.
Of course.
You must have met people, and it's a game of interest. You already met these people who are interested, who believe in you. But because some of them needed to come back to the house, some they come to Labour Party because they saw, is that popular party right now? That is, and when you look at the East, all the 5 states in the East voted for Peter Obi. That's to show how Labour Party is popular in that place. In Abia State, they produce both in the rep, they produce in Senate, they produce governor, they voted for president. In Abuja, there's only one senator, and it's a Labour Party member too. So it shows, they are popular to an extent. So I believe even the coming election, some politicians will still decline to Labour Party.
Yeah, because I have to say that the 41 that signed are senators that signed for it.
Yeah.
But another document, they are saying for another document, what they saw in another document is 30 people that signed for it. You know, so we have 2 figures confronting each other on this. Signed.
Oh, I thought it was total 41. The person who won the minority.
So they said this in the Tribune.
Okay.
They said 41 signed, but another document came up to say it's 30 that signed. So 41 and 30. We don't know which one exactly, but what they're saying is they signed, they have the upper hand, and so the Senate president gave it a go. So it's not about sentiment here. It's about what the Constitution says, who comes in. Although I can understand with emotions that this is my party that entered, and if you're sacking...
This is it, in the Tribune. Sorry, I just... because I saw it.
This one, okay, sorry, this is the Nation.
The Senate president, however, declared that 41 minority senators signed the document endorsing Moro as the minority leader, while 30 endorsed Umbu for the seat.
So that's it. That's it.
Okay,
31 signed and 30 endorsed for the whip.
And 41 endorsed
for the minority. So you have these figures down. I just wanted us to clear that.
All right, with us knowing, with balancing this report, there must be a reason for he standing up and voicing out like that. Because I see him as an adult. And now I have this here. The Labour Party now with 6 senators kick against the development, saying the position that was earlier ceded to the caucus has now been taken over by the PDP. Citing a point of order, Senator Okechukwu Eze, that's representing Labour Party in Enugu North, protested the absence of his party in the minority leadership, describing the arrangement as an injustice against other minority parties. In quote, how can the PDP take 3 minority leadership seats? This is unfair, unjust, and unacceptable, he said. Following the point of order by Senator Okechukwu, the chamber became rowdy with Labour Party lawmakers vehemently rejecting the exclusion of their party from the position of principal officer. But does the Constitution say they don't have the right to have a seat they don't have a right to, Labour Party too does not have a right to be part of the minority leader there?
No, they
I
can't.
believe they are criteria. If the